Okay, I'll be doing a lung and thorax assessment. To begin my assessment, I will first wash my hands, check patient orders to figure out precautions. I will then walk into the patient's room, identify my patient,
James,
and your birthday is.
1024.
Using those identifiers, I would identify my patient, and I will pull the curtain for privacy. I will then begin my assessment with a visual a visual assessment of my patient. He's not using any accessory muscles to breathe. He doesn't seem to be in any kind of distress. I don't know any lesions on skin of the chest area. I would turn him around, check the posterior area. I don't know any discolorations in skin, any lesions, issues. The skin is moist and dry. No signs of crepitus pressing on the back bony prominences. I would then begin my assessment. I would then check the AP diameter by checking first here, and then noting that the side of the patient should be about half, and he is just about half, noting noting adequate diameter. I would then check the placement of the back. It doesn't seem to suffer any misalignment of the spine, showing signs of kyphosis. I would then move into my assessment of the entire lung field by first identifying the end of the scapula as T7, and then coming down about 3 intercostal spaces there to show the ending of the lung field from top to bottom at T7, coming over to listen directly over at T8, and then up to T6. So I would listen to I would begin percussion first, and then auscultating all of those fields. So starting at the top here, and down a few. Coming over to T8, and then up to T6, and then on the other side. Down to T7, over to T8, and up to T6. I would then listen to each of those areas that I percuss, having the patient take a deep breath, and then another, and then another. One more. Over to T8, and then up to T6, and then on the opposite side, deep breath, another, one more, another, over to T8, and up to T6. Lung sounds are clear with no rales or rhonchi or wheezes. I would then begin my assessment of the anterior chest. Begin checking for crepitus, checking for any lesions. Skin seems the correct color for ethnicity. I will move into listening to the lung fields, or percussing and then listening to the lung fields of the anterior chest. First, starting at the sternal notch again, finding the second intercostal space off the right sternal border, and percussing a few of the intercostal spaces, starting here, and up there. And then again on the other side, from the sternal notch over to the second intercostal space, then auscultate each of those sites. Starting. And deep breath. And another. And one more time. And then on the opposite side. Deep breath. Another one. Deep breath. And last one. Okay. And I would ask all subjective questions such as, do you smoke?
No.
Any signs of pneumonia or upper respiratory infections?
No.
History of asthma?
No.
Following that portion of my assessment, I will move into I would go back to the back to complete my symmetrical inspirations. I would have my patient take a deep breath now. And one more. And this would allow me to determine symmetrical lung expansion that both inflate together. I would then go into the test for the tactile fremitus. I would just need you to say 99.
99.
And again.
99.
And again.
99.
And one more time.
99.
And that test allows me to determine the thickness of the lung walls themselves. And with that done and completed, that will be the end of my lung